Hey there shoppers, it's Amy and I'm here with the EcoFlow Delta 2. This is an incredible portable power station and I cannot wait to walk you through it. We are going to go over every port on here, the cables that this comes with, the charging times, all the specs, that kind of stuff. I'm going to show you why I think this is a very unique model that has a great user-friendly design. And I'm going to tell you 3 different scenarios where I like to use my EcoFlow and how useful that this is for me in my everyday life. This is definitely something I think every family should have. Every household needs one of these. Every car needs one. It's going to be so convenient for you. Really extend your vacations, extend your work hours, and help you out in those emergency situations. So I don't know if you can tell right now, I'm out here in Florida. It is hurricane season. We were just out at the lake, actually. I was charging up a lot of things for work, and I had to come back over closer to the house inside because it started raining yet again. It's rained pretty much nonstop for the past 10 days. I definitely expect our electricity to be going out sooner than later. It always does in hurricane season, and it always helps to have a battery backup. The first thing I do when the electricity goes out is I take out my EcoFlow, I plug in all of my perishable things and my medicines into a refrigerator, plug it into here, and I'm able to preserve all of my important medicines and my perishable food items, which is so important. I also like to use this for a fan as well because it gets hot without central AC really quickly. So what I love about this is that it does have that extra large pickup. So even with your larger appliances and appliances that draw a lot of electricity, this will power 99% of your appliances, meaning that, even if it's a coffee maker or a refrigerator or a fan, you are still going to be able to use it with power. So that's really incredible. This has a ton of ports. So you're going to have all of your AC. You can turn them on and off right here on this side. And you're also going to have your 12 volt and your DC stuff down here at the bottom. This is how you charge. You've got a little box right here. So this is going to be your energy that you are inputting right here. So you can use your traditional AC outlet to charge this up. That's the most common way, and that's how I normally charge this. And I'm very impressed with the quick charging speed. In my case, it took about an hour to get to full charge. I think some people, depending on the electricity at your home, it may be even faster. Like you might be looking at 45 or 50 minutes, which is really incredible. You can also, of course, use solar panels over here. So if you do use solar panels, everyone always wants to know, like, how fast is that process? Because sometimes battery backups can be pretty slow to charge with solar. Not this one. It is fast charging, and it takes just a little over 2 hours to charge, which is really awesome. This also, of course, has overload protection. Again, for those larger appliances and things that draw a lot of electricity, you're not going to short out and damage your appliances or the battery itself because it does have that protection there. Also, you can use your car, of course, that DC port down there to charge this up as well. So you can take this with you on your camping trips, your van life, your road trips, all of that kind of stuff. Really great to have for emergency situations, and also just to make your camping, your fishing, your expeditions, your van life that much just easier. Have a little bit more of those everyday conveniences. You can make your coffee in the morning, you can charge your laptop, you can, work from wherever, which is really great. Speaking of working from anywhere, there are these other DC ports down here next to your car DC port. These ones are for like a router. So you actually will get that cord as well. So if you do want to plug in, your router, you want to get your internet access, you're going to be able to do that as well. This does come with 3 different cords, one being for charging with your car, one being for those routers, and one for charging, of course, with the wall adapter. All right, so we're kind of giving you a walkthrough, and I will show you the other side of this. I'm heavily using this right now to charge up all of my work stuff. So I've got a lot of USB-As and USB-Cs going on over here, but luckily there are a ton of ports, so you're going to be able to charge up all of your devices all at the same time. Another really cool thing is a couple of these are designated as fast charging ports. So if you really want to, say you need to charge up your cell phone really quickly, or charge up your device and you want that one to take priority, you can use those ports, which is just a super smart design. It's also going to show you everything on screen, and throughout this video, I will say that this has a beautiful LED light screen. It's gorgeous. However, I'm filming and it's hard to film light, so you might see a flicker or a flash on the screen. That is not on the device itself. That is just the video recording of the light on the device. It is a beautiful, stable screen that clearly shows you exactly which out ports that you're using, whether you're using your ACs, you're using your USBs over here. It will tell you those. It'll tell you exactly how many watts that you're currently drawing, and it will actually do the calculations for you and tell you, with the battery that you have left and what you're currently using, how many hours can you sustain this. So say for example, right now we've got 20 hours left. I'm using 13 watts. I'm drawing 13 watts of power because I'm charging 4 different devices: a cell phone, a GoPro, a gimbal, and microphones. I need all of those for work, so I'm always using a ton of battery on those. So it's a good opportunity for me to take a break in the middle of the day, charge these up while I'm doing this video, get 2 things going on at once. But you can tell, even with only 46% of my battery left, I've got 20 hours that I would be able to charge all of these devices, which is really, really incredible. Way more than I need currently. So that is really cool. If you want to be able to, say, for example, see all of this information that is nicely displayed for you, but you want to be able to see that from a remote location. Say you are van lifing and you want to see how everything's going back at home at your van when you're out to lunch. Temperature is important, making sure that things are still on when they're on, or maybe you just want to check remotely and see how much battery does my backup have. You can do that on an app. The ECOFLOW app is really intuitive. It's very easy to use, and it gives you a beautiful display and a beautiful visual representation of what's going on with your battery, what's charging, all that kind of stuff. So really, really good stuff there. Another thing that I love about this is that I just think it is very, very smartly designed. First of all, you've got your handles right on the side built in. So when you go to carry this, it just makes sense. There's no handle that's going to break off. It's not difficult to hold. You've got big, large handles, and it's relatively lightweight for how big and powerful of a battery it is. Anyone can load this in and out of the SUV. You can take this upstairs, to the attic, or downstairs to the basement. If you're in an emergency situation, you're going to be able to easily maneuver this, which is important. It's also nice because you notice you've got a completely flat surface here on top. This just makes sense because if you do want to pair this with another battery from ECOFLOW, which I highly recommend you consider, that's some of the best way to get a really, really incredible deal and get the most amount of power. There is a little port back here. You can basically undo this. Obviously, with your secondary battery, there will be another identical port, and you can sync these and link them together. It just makes sense. And they're perfect for stacking, which also is really nice for being able to store these as well. Maybe it's not something that you use every single day, so you need to be able to store it in the storage room, the garage, the basement. It's an easy way to stack, and it doesn't take up too much room. It just makes sense to have and to keep around, even if you live in a smaller space. So I want to share with you guys kind of how I use this. Obviously today I'm out shooting outside. I'm not anywhere near electrical outlets. So it's important for me to be able to keep my devices charged. I'm filming all day. I'm using my phone all day for work. I'm using my microphones all day long, my gimbal, my cameras. I'm gonna need to charge those at some point, and I'm not near a place to charge, especially if I'm filming on location or I'm traveling or I'm out and about. So a great way to be able to do that is to have your portable charging station right here where you're able to plug in, use your battery, and charge up your devices, keep connected, keep productive, and keep working from absolutely anywhere. Second reason why I really, really enjoy this, again, is taking this on road trips. I have an old Jeep. I like to take it off-roading and mudding and all that kind of stuff. So throwing this in the back of the Jeep and being able to have power from anywhere, meaning that, I can play my, recharge my Bluetooth speakers. I can take a coffee maker with me. I can pretty much power anything, power my life on the go, even when I'm in remote locations, and I can recharge this with my Jeep itself. So you can use it over and over and over again, which is really, really incredible. Third reason why I love having this again is because we are this is like the calm before the storm. It's almost that little atmospheric creepy outside right now, because I know that there's going to be a huge storm, and I know that at some point I'm going to lose power, especially in my street. We've got a lot of old trees. There will be something that falls on a power line. We'll definitely be without power, and I want to be able to store my food, save my food, no food waste going on. I want to be able to store my medications, and I want to be able to run a fan because it is way too hot without air conditioning. So save yourself and be able to use, again, 99% of appliances with this device, be able to power them, and keep yourself cool and comfortable and safe when those emergency situations strike. I can even plug in my router to this. I can be able to get internet access and do my job and work from home and not lose any productivity, even if I don't have electricity because of a storm or a natural disaster. Unfortunately, they are becoming more common all the time. So being able to have something like this is absolutely incredible. I'm so excited about it. I know that you guys are going to be as well. This really is something that I think every household should have. They are more affordable than ever, and I'm going to leave you some links with some great deals and all that kind of stuff in the description. I really, really encourage you to check them out. And remember that these make a great gift idea as well, especially if you're kind of searching for one of those hard to buy for people that you kind of, maybe they have everything and you don't know exactly what to get them. This is something that, again, everyone needs and everyone should have. So it's a great gift idea. It's a great thing. Go ahead, pick up one for a friend, family, or a loved one. They will certainly appreciate you. Go ahead, you guys, get to shopping.